Welcome. We're happy that you found us. This is our very first video of Circle C Backyard Homestead. We're over here in lovely new north central Texas. I'm David. This is my wife Jill,
Hi.
and we are going to show you around a little bit, and we will talk about a few things. What we got going on here? Here on the homestead, we garden. We have raised herbs, and we have a greenhouse. We have chickens, and these are just a couple of days old. This is our newest additions to our homestead, and we're happy that they're with us. We're happy that they're alive and kicking and doing good. And now I'm going to return them to their mommies before she goes crazy. We're inside the greenhouse, and as you can tell, we have 5 tomato plants, and 1 eggplant. And today I want to show you one of the different ways that we pollinate on the homestead. As y'all know, the bee population's on decline, and so if you have plants that are open pollinate, you don't really need insects or bees to pollinate. But with this particular plant right here, I'm going to use a Q-tip, and I'm going to pollinate these few flowers that are ready to be pollinated. Normally at this time of year, this plant should be loaded with eggplant, but this year it ain't happening. But anyhow, we'll give it a whirl and see what happens. And if y'all stay with us, you can see the development of these eggplants, and they are very tasty and very good. So I have a Q-tip, and we wanted to get right here on the stem right here, and we're just going to rub this thing a little bit like this, and we're going to go to this plant, this flower, and we're going to just kind of rub it a little bit. So I'm taking the pollen from this flower and putting it on this flower to fertilize it. Hopefully it works. And now I'm just going to go back and do that one again. So we're just cross-pollinating amongst each other. And that's the only 2 that I have ready right now. All right. We have some different varieties here that I've never raised before. This particular plant right here is called a pear. It's a type of grape. As you can see, they're in the shape of a pear. Actually, I have one that's ready. And they're very good. They're very tasty. If I had some salt, I'd eat it right now, but I'll save this one for later. But anyhow, we're going to go to the big garden. I'll show you what's going on over there. We have, this is just outside of my greenhouse, and we have some protein liquid or whatever kind of protein block things that the cattlemen use. We're using these to grow stuff in. Right here I have some zucchini, and right next door I have some Anaheim peppers. So I'm just going to raise this up a little bit. Looks like I have one that's ready to be picked. A while ago I said something about open pollinate. These flowers right here, all you got to do is just shake them a little bit. Wind blows against them, they pollinate, you get fruit. There's another one, and we'll save that one. Let me put my cover back on. The covers are to keep the chickens out. Tabasco, I have a few red ones in there. We'll pick those later. I have a few chives left. This is purple basil. I've got some lettuce planted in that one that hadn't germinated yet. That's supposed to be squash, and it looks like they're dying, so we're going to go ahead and jerk those up and plant squash. We're going to plant spinach, and then we have a couple of squash plants right here. And look how beautiful they're doing. Hopefully we'll get a good little harvest before first frost. All right, so we're going to go to the big garden. Welcome to my tomato jungle. As you can see, we've been struggling to keep them alive this summer. It's been extremely hot, stinking hot. And we have jet stars growing over here. We have different paste tomatoes growing over here. And then we have a third row with a bunch of different more grape tomatoes. And these things are, that's about the size they get, and they're just like little balls of candy. Put that right there. Y'all come on in and I'll show you what we got going on. Okay, we have grape tomatoes here. I said something about open pollinate. These flowers right here, all you gotta do is just move them around. It disturbs the pollen, it pollinates it. You don't need, you have a breeze, we can just a little bit of movement, and we have picked loads of tomatoes off of these. This row right here has corn. It was a big flop this year. We'll try again next year, one more time. And then we will move over to and see our okra patch. Okay, do it. Okay, we're in front of our squash plant that we've had since the spring. This is my last one that hanged on this long. We got flowers going again. It is cooling off. This thing is going to make some more squash for us. Over here we have our okra. We need to pick some okra today. We got some pretty good ones here. We're going to let that one go to seed. Look how nice and long and beautiful these things are. Oh yeah, we got to pick some okra today. They're just loaded. I mean, it was a hard go this summer, but now they're taking off and doing good. Then over here we have our little pepper patch. We got different peppers in here. It hasn't been all that great. Was pretty much a bust. As y'all know, we like to grow notapinos. Last year I had tons of them. This year don't have a single one. And nothing at all. We got a little cherry pepper right there. We got a yellow bell pepper. So that's good. That one's ready.
I found it.
Huh. So anyhow, we'll let them go a little bit longer. And meet me back out there and we'll talk again. Well, we're happy that you joined us today and that you found us, and we hope that you will give us a thumbs up, subscribe. In future videos, our goal is to share with you our lifestyle, what we are doing. We want to become sustainable, self-sufficient as much as possible. What we can't grow, we'll buy at the local farmer's market. And you'll see more videos, maybe even some barbecuing videos. For some of y'all, if you're lucky, I might share the old man's recipe on how he marinates stuff, maybe even his barbecue sauce. But y'all stay tuned. Yes, dear?
He grows everything and I cook it and preserve it. So as we produce and go along with all the produce coming in, I'll show some of the steps that we've done. What's a good recipe? What has it failed? Don't try it. We'll just share with you as we go, and hopefully you'll enjoy coming along with us.
All right now, so y'all come back now. Y'all here?